conversations got me hard. Sky is blue, the doubt is gone up from my mind. Maybe soon I'll have your body up on mine. Do you hear the blackbird? Do you feel it hitting you? Must be feeling something. Maybe it's the thrill of the spring. Maybe it's a love thing. Do you hear the blackbird? Do you feel it hitting you? Must be feeling something. Maybe it's the thrill of the spring. Maybe it's a love thing. Do you hear that? Do you hear? Do you hear? Do you? Do you hear that? Do you hear the blackbird? Do you feel it hitting you? Must be feeling something. Maybe it's the thrill of the spring. Maybe it's a love thing. Do you hear the blackbird? Do you feel it hitting you? Must be feeling something. Maybe it's the thrill of the spring. Maybe it's a love thing.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about ya. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. Every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. Every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. Every move that say it again, say it again. You're saying you're sorry, so say it again. Only you can make my world go black. Say you love me, then you take it back. Say it again, say it again. You want my forgiveness, so say it again. You're my thunder of my darkest night. You just can't go back and make it right. 'Cause it's too late. Your time is up. Damage done and now it's stuck. 'Cause it's too late. You roll the dice, and now you have to pay the price. Yeah. I'm in a better place now. I'm not gonna worry, no. I'm not even sorry. You're gonna be the lonely one.
feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. When you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know.
I saw it coming. I guess it had to be done. Our love was fading like snowflakes on my tongue. This time it's the rain. I can feel it in the air. It's time for a celebration. So let's do something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to, want to. You give me feelings that I'd never thought I would feel. You give me meaning. It is too good, this can't be real. This time it's the fade. I can feel it in the air. It's time for celebration. So let's do something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to, want to. Something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to, want to. So it coming.
Hello everyone, so thanks so much for joining toward the end of the video, and thanks for watching this new video. And I'm gonna talk about some of my first impression of the 50mm F1.0, and I'm gonna talk about these three main things since lots of people asking about that in the comment section. So I'm gonna talk about sharpness, and then the bokeh, and colors. So before I get into these three things, I'm gonna just open this not raw file, the JPEG of the SOOC straight out of the camera, and then just zoom in a little bit just to show you how it renders. So on the left side is the 50 F1.0, on the right hand side is the 56, and keep in mind that these are two different cameras, but they have same, I think it's the same sensor, X-T4 and X-S10. I set it to the same setting. So lots of requests asking about the sharpness, and to me, my first impression is it's pretty sharp. I'm not sure where that based on, but for me, for the portraits at 1.0, it's pretty sharp to me, and the contrast retain pretty good. Leave me some comments below. Maybe it depends on different situation. Maybe that I know some of you commented below about the DP review. I saw that video as well, but I want to see anyone else tested the portraits on this lens also. But maybe some of them are out of focus also. So that's why maybe some people asking whether it's sharp based on different situations. So based on my shoots, and also this shoot is also about 1.5 hours, so I only have 1.5 hours of experience of the 50 F1.0. I will shoot couple more shoots later to have more opinions on this lens, but this is just my first impressions, the first use. So it's pretty sharp straight out of the camera. So the left side is the 50, and then the right hand side is the 56 1.2. As many of you have known that I have been using the 56 1.2 for 7 years, since 2013, and then this is pretty good in terms of bokeh. And I have to because it's 1.0, it attracts a lot of lights. I have to do the compensation on the fly also, just to make sure not overblown the front, the face as well. But it's pretty good. I will use a couple more times to have more details. And I have another set of the image that are in the video. So these two are in the video also. I just want to zoom in a little bit. And also, so since we have some bokeh right here, I can just zoom in some bokeh, just do some side-by-side bokeh comparison as well. Okay, so this one is the 56, so I'm gonna put it on the right side just to be consistent. And then this one is the 50 1.0. So you can see that the bokeh edge of the bokeh, because it's a smoother rendering, and then the 56 has a harder edge because it's a 1.2 lens. And from this one, from this pair, these two are the render has more contrast on the 56 1.2 than the 50 f1.0. And I think this one focus on these eyes right here. And so from this set, and you can see the bokeh difference right here. So how they render the bokeh differently. And this is a 50 1.0 bokeh. So let me zoom out to see the overall view. You can see this vein right here, that's a different also. So let me zoom in a little bit, just curious, side by side. Yep, so you can see that there's in the 56 1.2 there's still some bokeh in the edge right here, but for the 1.0, because it's more blur, it's just the whole thing blown out. And you can check the difference between this one and then this one as well, the lights, the red lights behind. So it does have the characteristic of those 1.4 85 GM lens, like the blur out even more, but it depends on your preference. I think for most of the beginner user, you don't need this like, I think it's for bokeh in like passionate if you like bokeh, you can get this lens. And also because of the budget, so budget, weight, and the love of bokeh. So if you pass all those three things, yeah, you can go ahead and then buy that lens. So I mean, in most of the time, this one, the 56, already satisfied most of the situation, and it still gets some creamy look already. But because personally I like bokeh also, so I would like to shoot more on the 51.0. And since previously I have been shooting some other Canon RF lenses, they are even heavier than this 51.0, so it's not as much like heavier, like out of my surprise range, because I think it's this 51.0 is even lighter than the Canon RF 85 1.2. So that one is pretty like that particular one was pretty heavy. And so that's the context. I have another shot on this one, so let's take a look. Yep, so I just want to show you the sharpness of the eyes also. So this is 50mm F1.0 on the Fujifilm X-T4 without any modification, just straight out of the camera. Straight out of the camera JPEG is pretty good already. I like the rendering. And for those of you worry about the bokeh, I think, yeah, there's a little bit of the cat eye, but that's fine. The overall, I'm not talking about just one part of the image. When you look at the whole image, whether it looks comfortable or not. So it's still Fujifilm characteristic for the bokeh rendering, so it's pretty good. And I think I have another picture, just a moment. Okay, so I just pull up this image. Just want to talk about the sharpness a little bit more. And since we talked about jumped a little bit about talking about the bokeh, and I want to talk about the sharpness a little bit more. So it's pretty sharp to me. What's your view on that? Any of you have used it? And then leave some comment below to talk about the sharpness. And this is the 50 at wide open 1.0. It's pretty sharp straight out of the camera. So, and I have the setting of the let me go to my settings. Straight out of the camera setting, I have sharpness just +1. So it happened to both lenses. So I mean, it's pretty sharp to me. So I don't think that's a problem. So for many of you worry about the sharpness, I say don't worry about it, because this new technology, the new lens technology at wide open is very sharp. And for those of you who are not shooting wide open all the time, you can stop down couple stops and then to get even sharper image. But if I want to render the overall scene, like you see the car get blown out, it has a pop on it, the characteristic of the full frame pop on this lens. I will do another comparison, since this one is similar focal length with the 85 GM lens Sony. I might do a side by side just to be curious about how they stack up each other. And in terms of the color, they are pretty good. And then next I'm gonna since I talk about color and then how the Capture One renders the color. And keep in mind that I just noticed the Capture One, the Pro 20. They still don't have the X-S10 raw file rendering profile yet. So if you are trying out the Capture One, you can use the link in the description below. And if you want to try out the latest one, the 21. But I think I just written a comment to them and then saying that, hey, please add that profile. So hopefully they will have an update soon. So this is how it renders in the Capture One. And let me do a before and after. I didn't add any of the contrasts. I just want to see the sharpness and then how it looks like. So I did the same thing, did the adjustment layer and then add the sharpness. So there's the before and after, the raw file without any sharpness applied, and then the sharpness applied. So you can see the difference. And then the same thing happened to this one, without sharpness apply and then sharpness apply. So you can see that the left eye was in focus and then it's pretty sharp. So no need to worry about the sharpness, but some people worry about the weight and the cost. I think that's an important thing, because depending on the budget and what's your priority, you can just get a 56. So this is the 56 F1.2. Those two are one F150 and then ISO 160. So this one 56 is already very nice, and it's an old lens. As I mentioned before, I wish Fuji just update this couple of the old lenses and then just use weather seal and then latest motor, with also at the same price, so that most people can afford it. And then so in terms of the color, so that's the last point. The color is pretty consistent, Fuji color, so without any like loss of the color or big surprise. So it's pretty good. So these are my three main things that I want to mention. So sharpness, so no worry. Bokeh is even creamier, but 56 F1.2 is already creamy. So it depends on your own situation. If you really like bokeh, but very heavily on bokeh, and then trading off a very big lens, and then the price, I think it's almost double the price of the 56 F1.2. So, and color, they had rendered a similar color. So either lens is good, and then it's a very specialized lens, so it depending on different people's situation. So yeah, that's it. These are the quick comparison and then my impression. And I will have more shoots on this lens to get some more like portraits on it to have my opinion. But my first impression is pretty good, and it's pretty sharp to me. Just make sure that the focus is right on the eyes, and then it's pretty sharp straight out of the camera without any editing. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more video coming up. Bye.
What can I do? You're so loving and gentle to the core. What can I do when you fill me with happiness and much more? What can I do? You're so stunning, I just can't look away. What can I do? I should know by now, you make my day. Never more will dreams expire. Keep it burning, baby. Got this fire on my head, and don't dare to let go. Cause each day for you, my love will grow. When you're not here, my heart is screaming out your name. Feels like like a heart attack, and you can fix the pain. Without you, I will never be the same.